Welcome to the Book of Yorle, Save the Church. This training video will show you how to begin the game and start your journey to save the church, village, farmland, and the whole kingdom from the evil ones. Our background story is that you and a few friends escaped from the orphanage in the village years ago and have now grown up. You have returned to the village to help save the area from an evil overlord who has taken control of almost everything. He has begun turning people into skeletons and half-rat, half-humans, which are called ratkins. His magic has also turned some of the residents into traitors, who will betray their own kind to serve this evil overlord. As the game begins, you see the main menu. Along with a quit option, you can host the game. When multiplayer is enabled, there is an option to join a game hosted on a different computer. When you choose Host Game, a screen showing your game ID is displayed. When multiplayer is enabled, this ID is used for other players to join your game. You will also be able to select the number of players from 1 to 4, and your play method of LAN or Internet. Upon selecting Accept, you can choose to start the session or set up your character. In setting up your character, you may enter a name and select one of 6 character types: Rogue, Paladin, Knight, Archer, Mage, or Sorcerer. Each character has their own distinct characteristics and weapons in the game. You may also choose the color of your clothing and your gender. When you choose Accept, these changes to your character will be displayed on the menu screen and you are ready to start your session. Upon entry to the game, you are in a small area with minimal help. Any time throughout the game that you need to see the instructions, you may click your mouse wheel button. There are 2 exits from this area. One is to the village, and the other is to a training area. We strongly suggest you train. This area has many items for you to interact with so that you may get a feel for the controls in the game. There is also information to be gathered. There are a couple of short books to read, and a trainer who has information for you. When finished with your training, you may recover health and armor lost during training, and then you may enter the village to begin your adventure. At any time, but especially when you see the Yorle books appear in the upper left of your display, you may read the books to check on your progress. The blue and red book is the Book of Yorle, the storyline which you are building as you play the game. The yellow and brown book will tell you about any achievements you have reached during your adventure. To read a Yorle book, press R. This will bring up a book selection screen. When you select the Book of Yorle, you will be able to read about your personal adventure. This is the first page in everyone's Book of Yorle. The rest of the missing pages will be filled in via your personal experiences throughout the game. The Achievements book has several pages of unknown achievements. These will become known as you start to accomplish each one. The third book is a Handbook. This will tell you about fixes and enhancements that we make to the game. Be careful not to kill innocent villagers, only animals, traitors, and other enemies. You don't want to be branded as a murderer. Good luck on your adventure, and may the Holy Yorle be with you always.